Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to week 6 of the UBL Season 5. We are here, we are back again, and I'm your coach of the crystal, Palossands, SilverBeanie, and we are back. This guy keeps walking in front of me, but we are here either way. What's good, guys? Hope you are doing well. Hope you guys are enjoying the Crown Tundra. It's officially out, hallelujah. Although, as I'm actually recording this, it's actually not yet out, because I'm kind of recording these a bit ahead. Trying to be prepared, but I hope you guys are enjoying it. Let me know in the comments, what you're up to, what you're shiny hunting, what you're playing, like how you getting on with it. Hope you guys are enjoying it. But we are here. It is week 6, and we've got a very good matchup against our opponent today. We've got a good team. We've got a good battle ahead of ourselves. I am ready. I am excited. I hope you guys are as well. Quick spoiler warning: you missed last week's battle. Pause right here. Go back. Check it out. You checked it out? You all good? Sweet. So last week we unfortunately did pick up a loss, and quite a big one as well. It was a really unfortunate match. I'm not going to get too into it, but we did actually get 6-0'd. We lost big time. We ended up having to play on Showdown due to a lot of technical issues. I was having issues with my Elgato, which is what I used to record the Switch gameplay. It was working for like for the first half during the team builder, and then we had like about a 45-minute gap, like while we were trying to set up things and stuff like that. And in between then, something went wrong, and I just couldn't get it to work. So we ended up having to switch to Showdown, and it all just went crazy from there. So go check it out if you haven't already seen it. But this week we got a very scary opponent. We're up against, make sure I get this right, the Worchester Wartortles and Coach Lucky Wolf. Never battled them before. I'm really excited. They're new to the league. They're not doing the best so far. I mean, they got decent matchup, but they are 1-3. We are now 2-3. So we need to try and bounce this back. Although actually, I said this, they're 1-3. I don't know. They at this point haven't had their week 5 record, so I don't know what that is. So it's kind of a bit wonky. I don't know what their week 5 record is, but right now they're 1-3. We're 2-3. Who knows what their week 5 matchup is like? We'll find out sooner or later. Anyway, so let's do this. If you haven't already, check out the merch store. It's available in the description below. You can check out some merch, and yeah, there's some stickers available as well if you want to snag one of them. But let's break down my opponent's team. So my opponent has got Conkeldurr, Reuniclus, Togekiss, Krookodile, Venusaur, Blastoise, Galvantula, Torkoal, and missed out on the Charizard. Almost had a full set. Doublade, Bullflon, and Thwacky. I mean, who knew that was a threat? That is their team, and this is a very interesting matchup. I'm very nervous for this match. I'm very excited at the same time. I've had a lot of preparation. We've had some mocks. I did some earlier this morning, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. I've got a really cool team. I think I've got some cool strategies and some really cool tactic that I think could hopefully, hopefully work really well for us. So fingers crossed we can, sort of make it work and make everything happen. My opponent seems to like, they seem to definitely favor their Conkeldurr. Currently to this point, it's got like 5 kills to its name. So they definitely seem to favor the Conkeldurr and obviously get the guts boost and something, or whatever they end up running on it. So I've got to be careful to work around that, but I've got a few things that, a few things up my sleeve that we can hopefully work around. The biggest threat, in my opinion, is the Krookodile. I've got to get rid of that thing ASAP. Most likely, Krook is going to be like Intimidate or Moxie. I'm assuming the Moxie to Scarfed to be a late game sweeper. If anything, that's the scariest thing. The most annoying thing, though, that I'm going to have to deal with is probably either the Reuniclus or the Venusaur. If he brings a Sun team, which I have had preparation against, with like the Torkoal and Venusaur, it's a bit of a hard time because obviously Chlorophyll Venusaur can outspeed me easily with everything, and it does a lot of damage. And if he brings Reuniclus in too early before I've had a chance to get around it, and he starts setting up Calm Minds, then that's just game. Like, I don't have, you'll see, but I don't have the best answers to the Reuniclus and the Venusaur if they've managed to get things set up. So it's a bit of a kind of hit and miss, but we're going to do our best. Let's break down our team. So, coming in for number 1, we are bringing Squiggles, the Mimikyu. Very excited for Mimikyu this week. Very simple, very similar set to what we've run previously. Life Orb, Shadow Sneak, Shadow Claw, Play Rough, Swords Dance, Max Attack, Max Speed. We actually jolly outspeed everything on their team, minus the Galvantula. Galvantula is the fastest thing on their team at base 108 speed. The next fastest thing will be the Krookodile at 92. So their team actually is very slow, but it does hit hard, and they got quite good bulk from me. So we have got that going for us. So we guarantee outspeed everything on their team. Yeah, we just smack things hard, like really hard. So we have that going for us, and hopefully that can work out in our favor. We've got Play Rough that can just kind of bop the Krookodile easily in one, bop the Conkeldurr. Shadow Claw is there for the Reuniclus and the Venusaur. If I get an opportunity in front of the the Torkoal, we can probably go in front of, and mainly the Conkeldurr. We can get a chance to get Swords Dance up. We're gonna be sitting. So that's the plan with Squiggles here. Coming in next, we got Togekiss, our Toxapex coming back. Rocky Helmet, very similar set. And we're bringing Gunshot Skull, Knockoff, Recover, Max HP, Max Defense, and then the teeny weeny bit in speed, just on the off chance if they bring anything on the base 35 speed, such as the Blade, so we then have a chance to outspeed. Chances are they'll do the same if they do bring the Blade, but we tried. But knockoffs there to kind of obviously get around their items, get rid of the Reuniclus, the Togekiss, the Venusaur, like Galvantula as well, if we end up getting in that position, and also mainly the Doublade. Every time the Doublade comes in, we can quite happily bring in Toxapex. It sits there quite comfortably. Same with Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr, we've got to be careful though a little bit more, because it does get, if I'm not mistaken, it does get Thunder Punch. We've got to be a little bit more careful with Conkeldurr, but I'm not too worried. And then we've got Gunshot Skull to kind of wither around most of his team, and Regenerator obviously to get some health back. Coming in next is Ezio, our Braviary, coming back for another week. This was a last minute change. We originally actually had, who did I have? I had Boltund instead of Ezio. I was going to bring Boltund. Very last minute we decided to change it and actually bring in Braviary with Choice Scarf. Fire. The Defiant is there really for the Krookodile, and the off chance he does bring Intimidate. With Close Combat, we have a chance to one-shot the Krookodile. Brave Bird is there, can one-shot the Venusaur, can one-shot the Conkeldurr, and we can easily do big damage to everything else, and obviously the Galvantula as well. We've got Defog on the off chance they somehow manage to get rocks or webs up. I've got to be very careful. If they get webs up on my team, we are going to be in serious trouble with like the rest of them. So yeah, got to be careful with the Galvantula. I cannot let that thing get webs up. So fingers crossed that does not happen. So yeah, we got to work around that. But that's max attack, max speed. Up next is Turbo, the Gastrodon. Very simple set. Leftover, Storm Drain, Scald, Earth Power, Toxic, Protect. This is kind of my only best, in a way, switch in for the Krookodile. And any other physical hitters should my Toxapex go. The Krookodile, I don't really have very many safe switch-ins, other than maybe Braviary as well. But I've got to be careful with that. We're bringing Earth Storm Drain, because every time the Blastoise wants to come in, Gastrodon can sit there quite comfortably. And we can kind of easily work around it. Galvantula can only hit me with an Energy Ball. It does guarantee a one-shot if it does successfully land one, like get one off, but we're going to have to do our best to get around it. And also, Turbo just, runs rings around the Torkoal. So we got that going for us as well. Coming in now, making its debut. It's crazy, week 6, and it hasn't appeared yet, and it is appearing now. We are bringing ESPEON, aka Yoda. Yoda is here. Choice Specs. I mean, I tell you now, this thing's a monster. Choice Specs, Magic Bounce, Psychic, Future Sight, Shadow Ball, and Dazzling Gleam. Very interesting set. Very wide, spread out EVs as well. We've only got like 4 in HP and defense. And then we've got 244 in speed. That is enough to guarantee that we outspeed the Galvantula, which is their fastest thing, unless they bring anything scarfed. Shadow Ball is there. Obviously, oh no, sorry, let me rephrase. We've got some special defense investments, so that way we can guarantee live a Bug Buzz if the Galvantula is not Life Orb. Unfortunately, though, we have to run that risk. If the Bug Buzz, if he does go for Bug Buzz, chances are he's going to one-shot, especially if he specs. But the good news is, because of unless it's scarfed, I guarantee outspeed him every time. There is no way that that Galvantula will live unless it is sashed or unless he outspeeds me. Or for the craziest of things, he runs max HP, max special defense. Otherwise, it ain't living. So we have that going for us. Psychic's there just to cover around everything. It hits the Galvantula super hard. One-shots the Venusaur, takes care of the Conkeldurr. We've got Future Sight just on that off chance if I've got Venusaur out, like if they've got Venusaur out and I've got ESPEON, they're not really going to want to stay in if they've got something like Krookodile available. So I can go for Future Sight. I mean, it gives me then opportunity to switch around. They have to ideally do something, otherwise obviously someone's going to take a hit, otherwise unless they keep in Krookodile. So I kind of get around their team a bit. So yeah, and I've got that. So special attack is 172. That's enough to guarantee OHKOing, well, everything I want to be able to OHKO with ESPEON. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a fun mom. My plan is also actually to lead ESPEON if I don't see the Torkoal. If I see Torkoal, I think I have to lead Gastrodon. But we'll see. I'll see how I feel. But I'm not. I think ESPEON has to be my lead, but we'll see. And then last but not least is Maleficent, the Hydreigon, Choice Scarf, Dark Pulse, Draco, Flamethrower, U-Turn. We are running Max Special Attack, Timid Nature, and we've got 212 in speed. That is enough to guarantee that we outspeed Choice Scarf Krookodile. Again, Krookodile is most likely going to be Scarfed. If the only other thing that can outspeed Choice Scarf Krookodile is a Choice Scarf Galvantula, which they very well could bring. If they do, that's great preparation. I will give them props on that one. I don't see it coming, if I'm being honest. I see the Krookodile 100% being Scarfed. Maybe I can't really see anything else being Scarfed other than the Krookodile, if I'm being honest. So yeah, but we're doing that, and then we've got a little bit in HP as well. Dark Pulse is there, can easily take care of the Reuniclus if it doesn't set up too many mines. Draco's there for pretty much everything. And then Flamethrower is there for the Venusaur. If he does bring Sun, Flamethrower is a guaranteed OHKO on the Venusaur. Otherwise, it's a guaranteed 2-shot. And we've got U-Turn to kind of pivot out. So that is the team. I'm very excited, very nervous, but I am ready to go. So I am going to get all connected up with my opponent. Wish us luck. Fingers are crossed. We have no technical issues and no hacks or anything in between. And let's do this, guys. I'll see you over there. All right, we're all connected up. It took a little while, but we got there in the end. Here we go. Let's do this. So I am expecting my opponent to bring the Conk, Reuniclus, Togekiss, definitely the Croak. I suspect the Galvantula. I'd be very surprised if that doesn't come. Their last Mon kind of on the fence. I think probably the likely one is the Venusaur. If they don't bring Togekiss, then I suspect the Torkoal will come. And they'll basically be doing Sun. But it'll be something like that. Ideally, I don't want the Venusaur. If I don't see the Venusaur all my days, I'll be so happy. But there's no way they don't bring it, in my opinion. But we'll see. Here we go. Good luck to my opponent. Fingers crossed we don't have any hacks or any issues. Here we go. What you got for me? I'm going to get a screenshot ready. Here we go. Survey says. And Sun is the team they bring. Not going to lie. I had a feeling, but I really didn't want it to be true. But okay, so they do bring the Galvantula, as I suspect. They bring the Torkoal, they bring the Conk. What did they not bring? They don't bring the Reuniclus. So I'm happy about that. It's one less bulky thing I've got to worry about. But they do bring the Venusaur, which I was expecting. So yeah, instead of Reuniclus I was thinking they bring the Torkoal. Okay. Not too upset. Sun's gonna be annoying though with Chlorophyll, so I've got to get rid of Torkoal so they can't keep setting up Sun. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually just lead Torkoal. That is my sort of, if I had to sort of guess, that would be what they'd lead. But we're going to do our best to work around this. I think I'm going to stick with my plan though, because I feel like they may want to get webs up and stuff. So I'm going to be leading Yoda. Yoda is my lead. If they do lead Torkoal, which I think they probably will, it'll be either Torkoal or Galvantula. I see one of the two. If it is Galvantula, it's fine. I can just Psychic it. It knocks it out. If it's Sashed, it's fine. I guarantee live any hit, unless he gets to the maximum of high rolls. And if he does bring lead Torkoal, then I'll just switch into Gastrodon. So yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Let's do this. Good luck to my opponent. Let me make some adjustments so I can know what they are bringing. No. Okay. Here we go. Let me turn it up. I can't hear it. There we go. Right. So I'm going to just sort of make some, get some calculations prepped. I'm going to try my best to not, stare too much at the calcs themselves. Hopefully, yeah, fingers crossed that everything all works out for us. Right, let's get the HP bar on. Oh! They lead the Crook? What? Okay. Are you going to just get rocks up? Is that the plan? I mean, I can't stay in. Not gonna lie, did not see the Crook leading. I mean, that's a big lead right off the bat. Did not see it coming. I'm gonna go Turbo. It's really unfortunate. Did not see that as a lead. I'm hoping they switch. They don't. Okay. Did not see that as a lead, if I'm being honest. I'm assuming they're just gonna set up. They're gonna set up rocks. Oh, they're crunching. Okay. So no, some. Okay, I was gonna say that did. One of those battles. It's going to be one of those battles. I can already tell. Okay, so I'm assuming that this is a Choice Scarf Krookodile. And I'm surprised that they're not knockoff and that they are close combat. They are crunch. But that is fine. That is fine. Okay, so they're crunching me. Gastrodon, so they very much so got a very good high roll. I am now -1 on the defenses. They can't take me out at this range unless they get another crit. They could be banded, but I think I'm going to Scold. Because burning this thing, if I get that opportunity, would be huge. So they are going to switch. What are they going into? The Venusaur. Okay, can I burn that thing? Burn it, burn it, burn it. We are literally doing nothing. Nice. I wanted to get a burn because it essentially cancels the black sludge or leftovers that it may be holding. Which I don't see. So I wonder what item you are. But that's fine. So we are going to have to... Actually, having said that, you don't get any setup. I think I might Protect, see what he wants to do. You could... if he Leech Seeds... I actually don't know this. I'm assuming if he Leech Seeds, I don't get... I'm going to Protect, see what happens. Watching Calm Mind in my face, and I'm literally about to sit here and cry. But we'll see what happens. So the Venusaur comes out to play. Really interesting, like, lead. I'm not going to lie, though. It kind of... That threw me off. Like, not going to lie. But... You know, I could have stayed. I mean, could I have stayed in? Probably couldn't have, if I'm being honest. Let me have a quick look. Now, Crunch, I guaranteed O-code. I need to find out more information about that. I'm assuming he's Scarfed. I am assuming that is Scarfed. So he's going to switch. What am I going for? I'm going for Protect. Ah, a bit annoying. What he goes into? He goes back into the Krookodile. Okay. A little bit annoying there. So he makes a good play. We are still sitting at -1, so I've got to be careful with that. We are still sitting at a -1 defense. However, though, I mean, I'm at 145. I should live any hit. And as far as I know, this thing doesn't get any grass type moves, does it? Oh, it does get Grass Knot. Do you run Grass Knot? Even if it does, he's not knocking it out. I'm going to Skull. I could Protect to expect intentions, but I don't want him to set up Stealth Rocks. He's just going to Crunch again. Okay, this shouldn't knock me out. It doesn't. Don't get another defense drop. Nice, Scold. This should do good damage. Yeah, lovely damage. Burn it. Oh! That is huge. That is unfortunate, but that is huge. That essentially now has made this thing useless. That really has. I mean, that is so unfortunate. We have... I mean, I don't like hacks to an extent. I'm going to Protect. I lose nothing. That is super unfortunate. Okay. So he's going to Crunch again. So the Venusaur was what, about 85%, give or take. Okay, this thing is now getting super low. I'm assuming he's going to go for another Crunch. I'm thinking I just switch. Do I go Toxapex? How much is that doing? Yeah, it's doing nothing. Let's go... Where is he? There he is. Let's go Toxapex. Because after this turn, actually, he should go down. I'm assuming he just Crunches. If he Earthquakes here... Well prepped. Well played. I'm assuming he just Crunches. Yep. He's just going to sack this thing. That's fine. That is literally doing nothing. He gets another defense drop. And the Crook goes down. Oh my goodness. That is essentially their late game sweeper potentially gone. So with the Crook gone, that is huge, huge, huge. I suspect Galvantula comes out to play at this point. Yeah, I love Galvantula. Fun fact, Galvantula has been on... this is the first season in the UBL when I haven't had Galvantula. Like, I've always had Galvantula, and I love using it. It is one of my favorite Pokemon to draft. And this season, I wanted to change it up a little bit just to kind of try some different mons. To an extent, I do regret that because I wish I did keep it, but man. Right, so I need more information on this thing, but I think I might just switch straight into ESPEON. It's a bold play, but like, I don't see how much for time. I'm good for time. Yeah, Energy Ball doesn't kill. Like, I don't see how you click Bug Buzz in front of this thing. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. He could Volt Switch, which is fine, but I'm going to make this play. This could be very risky, because if he does Bug Buzz here, he could potentially knock me out. But I'm hoping that you don't. I'm hoping he goes for Thunder. Okay, he landed it, which is a bit unfortunate. It's going to do big damage. It's going to do about 60%. I did tip me down to 42, and he's Life Orb. That is what I needed. That is what I need to know. And also, now that the Krook's gone, I'm free to Psychic Spam. And as far as I can tell, he has nothing that can outspeed me. The Galvantula goes down right here if he stays in. It goes down. There is no, I don't, like, if he outspeeds, I'm about to, like, scream because I don't understand how. I've made sure that this has got enough speed investments to guarantee to outspeed the Galvantula under every circumstance, unless the Galvantula is Scarfed. That is the only way it can outspeed me. The only way. So if he saves this thing, that's fine. I'm just going to make a note. So was he about 90% health? And he is, which is not Sash, which is good to know. So hang on, he did, what did he do? I need to have a look how much damage he took it down to. I'm really hoping he just sacks this thing, because it means no webs. He does switch. I mean, I would have. Torkoal? Togekiss. How much this does? This should do good damage. This is the Specs Psychic. Oh! Took me down to 42. I'm just going to Psychic again. Is this thing Scarfed? I actually just clicked it without even thinking. The 30%. Oh, is he Scarfed? He's not Scarfed. Woo! Okay, Togekiss is gone. Nice! Okay. Oh my days. Okay, what's left? Okay, so in terms of what could come in now, it's really, I mean, I suspect the Torkoal. Torkoal's the only thing. So he goes back into Galvantula. I don't see your Life Orb. I'm just going to Psychic again. Your Life Orb. If you're Life Orb, Timid, Max Speed, I outspeed you. I outspeed. Unless you've got serious defensive investments, it goes down. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. It's harsh. It actually is kind of harsh. Specs, ESPEON, this is why I wanted ESPEON. Like, already ESPEON has 3 kills to its name. It's insane. He goes into Torkoal. So Torkoal is the one I'm going to have to switch. I can't just stay in front of Torkoal. I do big damage, but I don't do enough damage to one-shot it. I think though ESPEON needs to be saved for the I'll get there in a minute, the Venusaur, because I really struggle with the Venusaur. Is the only thing I'm struggling with. So Torkoal is out now. I think I go into Toxapex. I mean, Torkoal does get Earth Power, so I'll be careful with that. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Turbo. Let's see how this goes. I'm assuming they just go straight for damage. If not, maybe go and try and get rocks. But if they do get rocks up, I'm not too upset. Goes for Fire Blast. Oh, we got the miss. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. To be honest, I think Fire Blast should be 100% accuracy in the sun, in my opinion. Because Thunder is 100% accuracy in rain. I think Hydro Pump is. I might be mistaken there. But even if that's not, why is it not? Answer me. Okay. I think I might just Earth Power. It's going to do big damage to anything that comes in. Even if the Venusaur comes in right here. Earth Power is like, it's doing big damage. He does switch. I'm assuming Venusaur. Yeah. So this is where the game can turn around. Fortunately, the Venusaur is burnt. We know it's not, lefties. No special D-drop. And he does show, let me just make a note that he had Fire Blast on that. With a Venusaur now at about, I'll just say 60%, because that's pretty much what it is. I have to switch, like, really. I cannot stay in. He just takes me out every time. I might actually do what I did last time, actually, and Protect. And just see what he wants to do. We're going to Protect. Get a little bit of, what do you call it? Going to just straight up Leaf Storm. Oof, okay. Interesting he has a Leaf Storm. I was expecting Giga Drain, but he just straight up Leaf Storms, which is obviously a guaranteed OHKO in every scenario. He actually has a chance to Oko. It'd actually be quite tricky. I think Hydreigon has to be the play. Yeah, I have to go Hydreigon here. Watch, I could go... Oh, I could go Braviary. How many turns of Sun are left? I think there's still... Let me have a quick look. How do I find this out? Info. So I've still got 2 turns at least of Sun. If not more, depending on if that was a Heat Rock. But if I go Braviary, like a Leaf Storm, that does a lot. It does far more to this than it does to Toxapex. No, it doesn't. Oh no, to more to Hydreigon. But then he does get a special defense drop. Yeah, I'm going to make that play. I'm going to go into Maleficent. I've got to be careful. I also can't take too long on my time. I'm assuming he's going to Synthesis at some point. You know, obviously get all his health back. Because obviously in the Sun, you get, I believe it's 100%. Going to Leaf Storm again. He lands it. Going to take him down to, was it -2, -1? One or the other. I can't remember which one. I think it's -1. Partially. I think that's actually -2. So it goes down to about 45%. Let me just quickly check that. Pokemon, Venusaur. It is -2. Okay, good to know. So I suspect then that he's going to switch out right here. I mean, Draco at this range should kill. In fact, it's going to kill anything that comes in. So I'm just going to click it. I'm going to be -2 afterwards, but he's going to withdraw. Okay, I would. He goes into Conk. Interesting. Okay, well, it's going to do big damage. Don't miss. Nice. I don't think it may not one-shot. I don't think it will. Like, Conk's got quite good defenses. Yeah, it's going to do nice. Nice, that's good damage. I'll take that. Okay, so Conk's now sitting at about... And the Sun's gone. Ah, that confirms no Heat Rock. I don't know if we saw an item on the Torkoal. I don't remember seeing an item. But I'm just going to go straight into Toxapex. That's what this thing's designed for. So about 50% on the thing. I'm going to go to Toxapex. Facade... Actually, he's not Facade. Because he just switched in. So you're not Burn Life Orb. What are you? Are you Choice Band? I'm suspecting Choice Band. I'm going to assume that you're banded. Because you're not Guts Life Orb, Guts Flame Orb. Drain Punch. I'm eating that. Yum 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 yum. Yummy. Ooh. All right, Rocky Helmet. Look at that, beautiful damage. Let's Gunk Shot. Gunk Shot. Do it. We got very lucky towards the start of the play. They kind of threw me off at first with the Krookodile lead. Not gonna lie, that very much so threw me off. But I think we very quickly have been able to turn this around. Very quickly. The 2 burns right at the start. I mean, the one with the Venusaur really doesn't matter. Not really. I mean, yes, it's helped with a little bit of chip, but it didn't really matter. The Conk though, the Krookodile, sorry, that burn did matter. I'm not going to try and deny that I didn't. That did matter. But man, it's nice. This should do decent damage. Okay, that does not. This thing's very physically defensive. Do we burn it? We don't burn, and it does show the leftovers. Yeah, this is the only thing really I can't really handle. But then what are you doing to me right now? In front of, like, the Toxapex? Done? Fire Blast is doing nothing. I mean, the worst case scenario, you're going to set up Stealther up. I'm going to knock off. I want to see what he's going to do. I don't really see what you do to me. As far as I know, Torkoal doesn't get any electric type moves. Nope. Does it get any ground type? Actually, it gets Earth Power. What I'm talking about, it gets Earth Power and it does get Earthquake. Uh-oh. I've already locked in now. I didn't think about that. Okay, so if he's especially offensive, which I'm assuming he will be, given the fact he's got Flamethrower, Fire Blast, sorry, it should only do a maximum of about 35%. Oh, Scorching Sands! Nice! Nice! Does he get the burn? No burn. Yo, I feel like that's another move that should do more damage in the Sun. I don't know if anyone else agrees with me there. Right, I'm gonna recover. Why not? I can just sit here. But Scorching Sands, I like that. I love that move, Scorching Sands. So it doesn't do quite as much as Earth Power does. So I'm going to recover. Yeah, it really doesn't do a lot. I don't want to just, like, recover stall. The burn. He gets the burn this time, so he's kind of he's now on the chip for me. I'm gonna go for another gunk shot though. I'm gonna go for another gunk shot and hopefully stack a poison. Okay, don't miss. Lovely. That gunk shot coming in. It's really poison it, please. Oh my gosh! I mean, I know I had my luck at the start, but come on. Really need that poison. It's 30%. 30% chance. I'm literally just stalling out the sun at this point, though. So I think there's only one turn left. I'm just going to recover. I think I'm alright for timer. My only concern really at this point now is the Venusaur and the Conk. Torkoal I'm not really worried about. Scorching Sands again. How much PP does that have? Assuming a lot. Okay. Sunlight's faded. Lovely. So now she's like gonna make a decision. I am gonna gunk again, considering I outspeed. Oh my days! What we got? They're gonna withdraw. Do you go to Venusaur? They go Venusaur. Okay. Yes, they obviously want to try to get the sun back up, which is fair. I'm gonna gunk. Don't miss. Lovely. They should do decent damage. Yeah, just about 10-15%. Not bad. Okay, a little bit more chip damage there. So it's taking it down to about 20%. Now the Venusaur, now that I know it has Leaf Storm, how much does that do? Oops, 74 health. That's 47%. Venusaur does get ground type moves, so I have got to be careful there. I think I'm going to make the safe play and go into Maleficent. Because I can guarantee eat any hit. And if he obviously goes for a ground type move, which I suspect, because I think this thing gets Earth Power. Oh, does he switch back out? Oh, he did. Okay. That's fine. Switches back into the Torkoal. Okay. I mean, I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. I don't know if he read that as a play or something. I don't know. But I'm okay with this. I could actually Dark Pulse. Because now I know you're physically defensive, your special defense can't be that crazy. So I think I might just Dark Pulse actually, rather than Dracoing. Because Draco at this range could kill, but I think I'd much rather the guarantee. So I'm just going to do two Dark Pulses. That should be enough, depending on how, like if you're AV or something. Yeah, nice. Body press. Oh, I love it. Does that take me out? Nice. Is that a crit? No crit. Oh, loving that. So no 6-0 for me. Not that I was kind of, I mean, I was hoping for one, but I wasn't really, you know, I wasn't going to be upset about it. Nice though. Nice. Didn't see that coming, not going to lie. Forgot that this thing even gets body press. I read it as body slam, and I'm thinking that's going to do nothing. Fighting type move. Well played, well played. I think actually I'm going to protect. Stall out a turn of sun. Why not? Play it safe. Yep. Let's do it. Stall out a turn. Keep it safe. Go for another body press. Are you choiced? No, it was leftovers. We know he's leftovers. We know for a fact he was leftovers. Okay, I'm gonna Earth Power here. The Torkoal should go down unless unless they decide to save it. Which to an extent I kind of hope they do. To an extent, they do. They are gonna save it. Venusaur? Honk. How well are you gonna live this? Like an Earth Power is gonna do decent damage. Yeah, that is decent damage. Now, are you gonna try and set up in my face? I don't really know what kind of setup moves this thing gets. Do I outspeed? I don't outspeed. There is no way on heaven I outspeed. Close combat at this range. What am I? 140. Yeah, they could kill me. They could knock me out. Do I think they're going to attack? Do I think they're going to? What do I think they're going to do? Let me see. Does Shadow Sneak from Mimikyu knock you out at this range? Not quite. Not a guarantee. I might just play it safe and go back into Toxapex. Not risk it. They're going to stay in. So, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Knock off? Drain Punch. Okay. Fine. We're getting to a point where we're chipping down their team so much so that they're not going to be able to take too many hits. Really, just testicate, like, really, if I can get an opportunity to bring ESPEON in, we can just give ESPEON the full clean sweep, which honestly I would love. Oh, I would love that. Could have maybe done that switch day in there, but never mind. I'm just going to scold, play it safe, guarantee the kill. At this point, you might as well just sack off the Conk, in my opinion. Yeah, Drain Punch. Is that a crit? Probably not. Let's see. Is that enough for a Scald? Oh, wait, no. It goes down anyway. So down goes the Conk. Hey, another kill for Toxapex. Yeet. Gotta love that. Who got the kill with Crook? I think that was Toxapex again. Actually, so it wouldn't have got a clean sweep anyway. But you know, Toxapex is seriously, like, it's top notch. Like, oh, I love it. Right, so the Conk's gone, so now it's just the Venusaur that I've got to worry about. Really? I think I'm just going to go Braviary. I mean, what do you do? Leaf Storm's doing no more than 20 or so percent. Yeah. Braviary comes in and kind of just goes to town on a couple Brave Birds. Let's do it. Let's do that. They go for the Earth Power. Lovely. And we just click a couple of Brave Birds, and I think that's GG. Okay. So the Torkoal comes in. Yeah, so Torkoal's gonna set the drought. I don't see how Torkoal. I mean, even at the stats it has, does it live a Brave Bird? It shouldn't. Max HP, max defense, bold. It shouldn't live a Brave Bird. It should do minimum 30%. Which is what we managed to snag. Let's go. And that is game. Oh my goodness me. We just pulled a win. We just pulled a win. Let me slide the GGs to my opponent. That was an amazing battle. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for the battle, Lucky. That was crazy. I tell you now though, they kept me on my toes. I will say that. With a lot of switch-ins, the Venusaur and the Torkoal strat, they kept me on my toes. They really did. They did a great job. They played really well. I'm really let's say that make sure you guys do go show them some love. Link to their channel in the description, will be included in the description. Make sure you guys go check them out. But they did a great job. They did a great battle. I really enjoyed that. Actually, that was a lot of fun. Managed to make some good plays. ESPEON managed to do its job. I was really hoping that we can make that work with the Galvantula. And we didn't give it a chance to set up hazards. We didn't give it a chance to set anything up. I was a bit surprised at the first. Like, I was surprised they didn't have knockoff for the Crook rather than Crunch. Not quite sure what was happening there. I would have thought that would have been better. But, I mean, as I say, my opponent obviously had their own strategy. We just had our own. And unfortunately, our strategy just kind of, in a way, out-favored. We managed to get lucky. She's still going round. But that's our battle, guys. Let's go. We pick up a W. We go 3-3. I think it's a 5-0. I think actually Toxapex got 2, ESPEON got 2, and I think Braviary, yeah, got the last 2. So not too shabby, if you ask me. Not too shabby. That is our week 6 match. As I said, I'm kind of recording these a bit ahead of time for the Crown Tundra. For week 7, though, when you for the next week, guys, we are up against the New Orleans Saint Snow and Olivia Summer. Not familiar with them, but I'm going to definitely do my research. I'm excited to battle against Olivia. It's going to be a lot of fun. They've got a fantastic looking team. They've got a Kiram, a Chandelure, and a Galarian Slowbro. You know, so you know that's going to be a lot of fun to deal with. So fingers crossed we can make that one work. But thank you guys so much for enjoying this, for joining us in this battle. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe. Be sure to check out the merch store. Snag yourself some Palossands merch. It's available. We got the stickers. We got all the good stuff in between. Be sure to check them out in the description below. But until the next time, I have been your boy, SilverBeanie, and we'll catch all you beautiful people. It's time.